Hello guys, it's Letty. I wanted to do a video about these videos I've been seeing with when women go on dates. So they start recording the gentleman that takes them on the dates and something about the date they don't like, and they start recording. And usually it's about either paying for a restaurant or the type of restaurant that the guy chooses to take them to on the first date. And I just have so much to say on this. Let me say this. Number one, just because we are recording a lot of things, and I know people doing their TikToks and their, they're in social media, and that's your choice. All of us, and I'll include myself, we don't want to record every ounce, every inch of our life. We do want to keep some of our life private, and that's our choice. And for someone to start recording you without really your permission, because it appears that these guys don't want to be recorded, it's very, it's insensitive and it's disrespectful. They might just want to be on the date and just be getting to know you, So that's one thing that I just feel is intrusive. Number two, when it comes to a first date, I'm going to speak for myself. I've never really had a major requirement. Like, I didn't have to go to a fancy restaurant. To be honest with you, I'm not a fancy restaurant type of person. I love this. I love simple things. I love Denny's. I love Baker Square. I love, simple little whatever. I'm not that much anyway of a restaurant person. I mean, I'm fine doing just a free little walk. I don't care about the money that he's spending, because this is a first date. This is getting to know someone. We're not even nowhere near the finance, We're nowhere near the finance discussion yet. When you're going on a first date, you're not talking about, you may bring that up. It should be a very light conversation. It shouldn't be going into details really, really deep. He shouldn't see your children. They're just things that I was taught, when it comes to dating. That first date is pretty much to get to know that individual and then them getting to know you. The place that you choose to do that in, honestly, I don't care. I can take a walk. I mean, honestly, that would be nice. I mean, he don't have to spend any money on me. Now, I have had dates where the person has gone to take me to very nice restaurants. I went to a restaurant. I've had dates where somebody took me to the movies. That's fine. And everything in between. And if I don't vibe with that person, I'm talking about personality. It's not the place. It's the personality. And some people have been a jerk on the first date, and then we're done. Number three is we meet up. You don't pick me up from my house on the first date. That's just me. That's me. I'm going to meet you there because I don't know if you're a crazy person, and I don't want you coming to my home. Not the first date. So you have to qualify. I have to feel like it's safe for you to even have my home address and come to my house. So I feel like, ladies, y'all probably need to meet them at the location for your dates. And I just think it's nasty to have all these requirements. And your children should definitely not be on your date with you. Your first date, find a babysitter. That's totally inappropriate. You don't want to be bringing people around you, too many men around your children. It's not safe. It's just not cool. You getting ready to notice you don't know this person. This is a stranger. They shouldn't be paying your rent. People are asking for groceries. They're not your husband. They're barely a person you're acquainted with. So the first date is about knowing that person, getting to know them. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What do you like to do for fun? Very casual conversation that should be happening on the first date. Fancy restaurants, sometimes I'll be honest with you, sometimes I feel like people just want to get a free meal, and that's not cool. Don't take advantage of somebody. You want nobody to take advantage of you. You're putting yourself out there, and you're just making a very bad impression. there are some good men. There's some jerks out there, but there's also some good men out there. And nobody wants to feel like someone's taking advantage of them. Nobody wants to feel like that. So think about that. If you have any decency. There are some really nasty people in the world. So I don't know if it's any help for them whatsoever. But, you know, he's not obligated. Let me just say this and I'm gone. He's not obligated to do anything on that first date. It's a first date. My rule is I meet you at the location. We can go to the park. We can sit on the beach. We can go for a walk. It might be good to not be eating and exercise anyway. I know I could definitely use some exercise, you know. It's kind of fun. It's like he don't have to spend any money on me initially. Maybe at some point we can go to a restaurant. I don't really care about that. Like, I have been taking to nice restaurants and they're good, but they're not blowing my socks off my feet. You know, it's just like, okay, he took me to the restaurant. Okay. You know, because I take myself to nice restaurants too. So, you know, he don't have to take me over, and definitely not vacations or anything. No. I feel like there's just not, people are getting away from just getting to know people. What happened to just getting to know that person before all those other things come up? The children and the money and the, you know, you can, I guess on the first day, you can talk about what you do for a living. I did mention that. I asked, you know, my husband and I, we did talk about what our occupations was. And that's fine, but it was just very brief. We didn't get to know, of course I didn't ask him to pay my rent. Of course he didn't drive me. I met him at the restaurant. And I think it was a few dates in before I even let my husband pick me up. Like, you know, because I have to feel comfortable. And he definitely didn't meet my daughter till later. Like, they shouldn't be meeting your kids, ladies, on the first date. Don't do that. Don't do that. You done bogged this man down and he barely know you. Okay? Take it from old schooler here. Be mysterious. Get to know the gentleman. He should be getting to know you. You should be getting to know him. It's a slow process. Like, just slowly get to know a person. Some of those, I hate when people say, oh, that's just so old-fashioned. Sometimes old-fashioned was the way to go. Some of those rules haven't changed. Like, I haven't changed a lot. I'm not going to change along with what society is doing now. This is what I was taught. This is the way I was raised. And a person that's been married for 18 years, I can tell you because I've lived it and I'm doing it now. I'm still married and I'm telling you what works. So that's just my opinion on it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.